Can just one 10-minute workout a week lower your risk of dying from heart disease by up to 50%? For many people, that answer is yes, and the science is backing it up.
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at Mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. Today we're diving into a growing movement in fitness that's helping people stay healthy without long workouts or gym memberships. It's called micro-training.
And I'm Alara Sky. Micro-workouts are short, high-effort sessions that last around 10 to 15 minutes. They're designed for people who don't have the time or ability to follow traditional fitness routines, but they still deliver real results.
Let's start with what the research says. A Norwegian study showed that just one high-intensity workout per week, lasting 30 minutes, reduced cardiovascular mortality by 39% in men and 51% in women. That's a significant drop from just one focused session.
And doing more than one or two didn't add extra benefit. The protective effect leveled off after that. This challenges the old idea that you need to burn 1,000 calories a week to protect your heart. Instead, it's about quality, not quantity.
That research was part of the HUNT study, one of Norway's largest health investigations. The lead researcher, Ulrik Wisløff, emphasized that just going from zero to a little bit of exercise already impacts your health in a meaningful way.
This shift in thinking makes movement more accessible. Short, high-effort sessions, where you're working hard enough to speak but not sing, are now recognized as effective. And that's a major breakthrough for people trying to squeeze movement into packed schedules.
It's even changing how we think about recovery. Cardiac rehab programs used to avoid intense activity, but now include high-intensity training. According to Wisløff, these newer protocols are more effective and sustainable for post-heart attack patients.
Another important study came out of Denmark. It looked at more than 70,000 working adults over 2 years. The goal was to see if short exercise sessions at work could reduce long-term sick leave. The answer was yes.
Just 10 minutes of workplace exercise was enough to lower the risk of taking 30 or more consecutive sick days. The effect only appeared when the workout happened during work hours, not after work.
That shows timing matters. Integrating movement into the workday reached people who usually don't respond to traditional exercise programs. The benefits applied across age, gender, and education levels.
Despite this, participation was still low. Only about 11% of workers took part. The barriers were predictable: time constraints, lack of awareness, and limited support from employers.
But the potential upside is huge. The researchers estimated that if more workplaces adopted micro-workouts, 13% of long-term sickness absences could be avoided. That's a win for both health and productivity.
We're also seeing evidence that even low levels of activity can make a difference. Nature Medicine published a review showing that small efforts, done consistently, offer real benefits for heart and brain health.
That aligns with a meta-analysis published in Missouri Medicine. It looked at how different levels and types of physical activity affect life expectancy and cardiovascular health. One of the most consistent findings was that moderate activity had no upper limit on benefit.
Activities like walking, gardening, and cycling continued to show positive effects even at high volumes. They were also easier to sustain long-term and didn't increase risk, even when done frequently.
Vigorous exercise followed a different pattern. The benefits plateaued after about 75 minutes per week. For some people, especially in midlife, doing more than that increased risks like atrial fibrillation.
Strength training had its own curve. The benefit peaked at around 40 to 60 minutes a week. Beyond that, the gains declined. At 3 to 4 hours per week, long-term survival actually decreased compared to people who didn't strength train at all.
Still, strength training remains important, especially as you age. Wisløff and Tari designed a home-based program using resistance bands with a focus on large muscle groups and core strength. The key is not to overdo it.
They also pointed out a big gap in usage. While up to 90% of young adults strength train, only about 30% of people aged 65 to 70 do the same. That's a missed opportunity for building strength and stability later in life.
So how can you structure micro workouts effectively? Start with a 3-minute warm-up. That can be walking uphill, light jogging, or cycling at a steady pace, just enough to get your blood flowing and breathing elevated.
Then move into 6 minutes of high-intensity cardio. During this phase, you should be breathing hard enough that you can't sing, but you can speak in short sentences. This is where most of the cardiovascular benefit happens.
If continuous movement isn't ideal, try intervals. One method is 17 seconds of effort followed by 13 seconds of rest, repeated for 7 minutes. Another is 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Both keep intensity high while allowing brief recovery.
After that, cool down with a few minutes of low-intensity movement, like walking or light cycling. This helps bring your heart rate down and supports circulation as you finish the session.
A good weekly routine includes 2 to 3 cardio-focused micro workouts and 2 strength sessions. Each session is short, 10 to 15 minutes, but the impact adds up when done consistently.
When doing strength training, focus on major muscle groups. Squats, push-ups, lunges, and triceps exercises are all effective. For core, include planks, side planks, butterfly sit-ups, and Russian twists.
The real advantage of micro workouts is how manageable they are. No gym is required, no fancy equipment, and the sessions are short enough to work around most schedules. That removes a lot of the common barriers to exercise.
Your challenge this week is simple. Schedule 2 10-minute micro workouts into your calendar. Whether it's during a work break or after dinner, commit to it and get your heart rate up. Consistency is where the change happens.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.